you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing tonight on this fine Tuesday evening, man? We're going to be watching NXT, checking out and seeing what the fuck is going on the Children's Art Project brand. That's what I like to classify it as. It's almost like my 6-year-old daughter fucking just splashing paint everywhere. It's what the new NXT reminds me of. How's everybody doing, man? We got Melinda, we got Aaliyah. I believe that's how you pronounce your name, Aaliyah. It's almost like the fucking R&B singer. So anyway, how are you guys doing? Law and Order's on, man. You know, it's my shit. I like watching Law and Order, man. The reason I don't watch it a lot is because I tend to get obsessed. I tend to binge watch things. And if I spend 4 or 5 days doing nothing but watching Special Victims Unit or Law and Order or whatever, I won't get anything else done. You guys won't get any live streams, man. So, trying to stay away from it for a little while. Ugh. I have no idea what's going on in NXT. I know Trick Williams is taking on Solo Sikoa, I believe. And Zion Quinn is taking on Tony D'Angelo. Outside of that, don't really know what's going on. Doing as good as can be. How about you? I'm doing fabulous. I was gonna record 2 podcasts today, but I only ended up recording 1. Surf in the building. What's going on, buddy? But me, Donnie, and Ben, we recorded a new episode for the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel. So if you guys aren't subscribed over there, subscribe. That episode should go live on Friday. I'm hoping Friday afternoon. So we did that. What else did I do? I chilled, man. I could not sleep last night. Man. I did not end up falling asleep until 6 o'clock this morning, and I ended up waking up at like 1. I have a hard time sleeping at night. I'm if I'm doing something, I'm tired or whatever. But once I start laying down and watching TV, I just can't go to sleep. I don't know what it is. But it's weird because I'm one of those people. I can't sleep without the TV on, so I have to have the TV. I have to have something on. I can't just sleep in total silence. But I couldn't go to sleep last night. So I've only been up a few hours. Yo, Danny, Finn Balor been trending since last night. Finn Balor's leaving WWE. When? I don't know. But it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. He got squashed last night by Damian Priest. He is leaving WWE. Everyone posting on his Bullet Club picture. If he was staying in WWE, if he was happy in WWE, if he knew WWE had a a creative space for him, he wouldn't have just posted that picture. And he posted it with no caption. You know, if he wasn't if it wasn't like symbolizing him leaving, he would have been like, "Oh, these were great times" or whatever. You know, he would have said something. But the fact that it just showed him, it looked like he was all defeated, sitting on the ring apron with his arm on his lap, and just a picture of Bullet Club behind him. I mean, the dude is fucking leaving, man. Finn Balor is no longer in WWE. He's in WWE right now, but I give it about a week, and I don't think he'll be on Raw. I think last night was his last time on Raw. He might have already he might have already left. It just hasn't come out yet. Who knows? But NXT's starting, man. Make sure you have your phones, your tablets, your laptops, your television sets. Put it on USA Network. Together forever. Nikita Lyons should be in fucking porn, not pro wrestling. She'd probably make a lot more money, and she wouldn't be as green as she is in the ring. Tony Khan, sign in, please. I don't think Finn Balor should go to AEW. I think he should go to Impact. Maybe Ring of Honor. You know, all his Bullet Club buddies are, I believe, in like New Japan. We have Jay White. Fucking, you know, New Japan, Ring of Honor, Impact. Those are some of the companies that Finn Balor needs to go to. Nikita Lyons over here looking like a fucking porn version of Power Rangers. Tony Khan is definitely getting him. I don't know. I don't think that should happen. I'm a fan of Balor. I just don't think he should be in AEW. I think he should be in Ring of Honor. I think he should be in New Japan. I think he should be in, you know, if he goes to New Japan or even Ring of Honor. I mean, we have that massive show happening on June 26th. He could have been, you know. Yo, Danny, if the Usos win at WrestleMania Backlash, will they be 8th-time champions because both tag team titles are on the line? I'm not sure. I know for a fact they're going to win because it's the only thing that makes sense to the story. They wouldn't have the Usos lose the tag titles because they're, you know, associated with Reigns, and Reigns right now is fucking red hot. So Wade Barrett says smoking hot. Who? Nikita Lyons. Wade Barrett wants to get in their pants. Smoke show! Bro, I cannot get over the fact that I have more people in here for NXT than I do in any other fucking live stream that I do, man. If you guys are new, man, please subscribe. We need to get the viewership up for AEW tomorrow night, man. AEW tomorrow night's gonna be a killer show. We got Lance Archer versus Wardlow. That's gonna be a good match. And we have Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler facing each other one-on-one in the Owen Hart tournament. So both FTR, man, they're red hot as a tag team, but they're going to be facing each other tomorrow night. One-on-one, man. You guys are not going to want to miss it. The key to the Lions is feeling a little defeated on the outside. Melinda, you're always here, man. You're a day one. For sure. You're definitely a day one. I do gotta let you guys know. I gotta do a little bit more research on it, man. But there's about an 85% chance I will be streaming on Saturday night, man. Defy is having an event. And apparently it's going to be streaming on Pluto, which is a free streaming app. So if you guys haven't downloaded it, fucking download it, because I don't know what you'd be, waiting for. We have wild ones, man. We have Jon Moxley versus Tom Lawler. We have Christopher Daniels in Midnight Heat, featuring Swerve, Nick Wayne, and Adam Brooks. And we have Shaft versus Timothy Thatcher, man. It's going to be a fucking killer show. So this is possibly happening on Saturday, so I might be bringing you guys a little Saturday stream, man. So if you guys don't have Pluto, go on your phones, your tablets, your computers, or whatever. Download that shit. And you guys will be able to watch the show, man. Jon Moxley, are you kidding me? Timothy Thatcher, I haven't seen him since he was in NXT. Nick Wayne, the dude's like 17 years old and he's like one of the hottest commodities in the pro wrestling business. Are you fucking kidding me? Apparently he signed to, apparently he already got offered a contract to AEW, but Tony Khan obviously can't bring him in, on a national level like that until he hits 18, so he has 2 years, man. Or maybe a year. I don't know. I can't remember how old he is. I know he's very, very young, though. Thank you. You are the only YouTuber who's doing NXT tonight. I've been coming on here and watching NXT with you guys for probably about 3 weeks now in a row, consecutively. Welcome to the stream, man. If you guys are new, please. For those of you that don't know, I did set a little goal for myself. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit it. But I was just thinking out loud to myself last week that I want to hit 400 subscribers by the end of April. So if you guys are new, man, please subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. I'm here Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it looks like this week I'll be here for Saturday, too, because I want to watch that fucking show. And I do not watch wrestling events unless I'm streaming and watching with you guys. I like having wrestling parties, man. This is like a... I don't know. It's like every week it seems like a big WrestleMania get-together, man, with like-minded wrestling fans. I like it. Natalia's beating the fuck out of Nikita Lyons. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, man. If you guys watch AEW, I'll be here tomorrow night, too. So, just make sure you subscribe and have them notifications on. Cora J, behind you, you dumbass. Behind you, you dumbass. Behind you, you dumbass. Bro, it's so weird to think that I'm a fucking decade older than Jade. I'll be 32 this year, man. It's fucking nuts. She's only, 21? 20, 21? She's fucking in NXT. Of course, I could be the top pro wrestler in the world and I would never sign to WWE. That's just how I am. WWE is just... Raw last night was decent, but overall, it's not that good of a company. Tony D'Angelo. He needs to be in a Martin Scorsese movie. How Sugar Cane came to Raw? What do you mean? Kane? He was on Raw last night. Didn't really do anything, but he was there. Up next, man, Tony D'Angelo. And I can't remember who he's facing. It's in the... Oh, yeah, Zion Quinn, I think. She's 1 year older than me. Yeah, man. Bro, I remember it yesterday. I remember like it was yesterday, man. Me being 21 and shit. When you're that age, man, you think you know fucking everything. And then you soon realize that you don't know nothing, man. Don't take your age for granted, man, because it seems like yesterday I was fucking 20, 21. I was just getting out of high school. Now I'm fucking 30. I'm 32 with 3 kids and a wife. Where the fuck is the years gone? I have no clue. They went somewhere. So appreciate your time. Do I watch Impact? No. Impact Wrestling is a very I haven't watched them in a while. You think you feel my youngest son is the same age as... That is fucking nuts, man. That is fucking nuts. My youngest daughter's turning 6 this week. And it's fucking nuts. But, no, I don't watch Impact. You know, Impact, the management for Impact absolutely fucking sucks. They need a TV deal. They need to get off of Access. This, I feel like over the years, man, like, I feel like somebody that legitimately gives a fuck needs to buy that company and make it what it used to be. Impact Wrestling was fucking great, man. And now they're on a fucking TV station that nobody fucking watches. It's just, I don't know. I'm about to turn 20 and I feel, yeah, man. I was 21 in 2011. It's fucking nuts, man. I was 21 when I first started YouTube. I made, cause for those of you that don't know, I have another channel that I no longer have access to. Long fucking story short. But I had that channel. I made it in October of 2011. And I was using it up until probably 2 months ago. When YouTube decided, you know, be like, ah, fuck you. So I do a lot of music reactions and stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of music. So I do that when I'm not doing this. I am on like 2 or 3 podcasts. I do a lot of, I'm a very creative individual and I love people that are creative, so. But yeah, man, I started YouTube when I was 21, man. It's fucking nuts. Nightmare. Bro, I didn't see this Defy show until probably about 2 hours ago, man. I'm fucking stoked for it. Gilly Diniz. If I butchered your name, I really apologize. I still watch Impact. I like Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers is the shit. My buddy Donnie that does the We Are Wrestling podcast with me, or I do it with him. He started it, and then I joined the crew. But he was on Matt's vlog. I don't know how many vlogs he's posted since then, but it was when they were at the wrestling convention thing back in like Albany, New York, whatever. It was a couple weeks ago.
You guys have came close to the NXT tag team titles twice, yet you're sitting over there acting like you've already made it to the mountaintop. And Ivy, are you dominating? Ronnie, I stand on the whipper.
Bro,
I mean, we went through the gauntlet, 3 different tag teams. Only to have those
the Creed brother with the fucking gray hoodie on. Bro, you know who he reminds me of?
is excuses.
Who's the fucking kid from you remember that old cartoon Recess? That old cartoon from back in the day? Back in like the early 2000s or whatever. He reminds me of the fucking main kid there. I can't remember his name.
And no strangers to NXT. Great, Ronnie. Who is it? Yeah. Oh, actually, they just arrived because they have a
I said your name correct? Fucking awesome, man. Oh my god, the Viking Raiders are on NXT now?
We'll see you guys next week.
This is back to what I was saying, man. I've been saying this for a long time. Do the fucking NXT call-ups to the main roster really mean anything? Seeing as you're going to have main roster guys come to NXT and NXT guys go to the main roster any fucking way. Why call these guys up? They can do the same shit that they're doing now. You know, it's fucking stupid, man. NXT used to be developmental. When Triple H was taking over, you barely ever saw any main roster guys on NXT. You know what I mean? And NXT was better than the main roster 98% of the time. Von Wagner. Shit like that just irritates me, man. I'm a fan of the Viking Raiders. But why do they have to be on there's nothing creative for them to do on the main roster, yet they're gonna be on NXT. There's not too many people watching NXT. WWE needs to do something to get NXT fans back. Yes, they need to stop all this, stupid fucking creative that they're doing. They also have some of the main roster stars beating the NXT guys except Braun, but he lost to Dolph twice. Exactly. They fucking had Dolph Ziggler beat Braun Breaker at Stand and Deliver this year, a night after he inducted his dad and uncle in the Hall of Fame. You would have thought that him beating Ziggler the next day would have been a big, family moment for him. But no, they did it fucking 3 days later on fucking Raw. It's stupid shit like that. It just irritates me. Who do you think will beat Roman Reigns eventually for the titles? People are saying Cody. Who do you think it should be? Jey Uso. Definitely not one of the Usos. I think Cody should beat him. Right? Not anytime soon, though. And I'm gonna break it down for you guys a little bit while we watch this match here, whatever's going on. Cody should beat Roman, right? It should be a false count anywhere match or whatever. That way, it's gonna take more than a wrestling. If it's just a regular wrestling match, obviously Cody's not gonna be able to take out Roman. But if it's a false count anywhere to where Cody can use a lot of things to his advantage, that's how he should beat Roman. He beats Roman for the title, right? Whether it's only one title or both titles on the line, WWE has stated over the last month or so that they're not interested in doing a brand split, which is fucking retarded. So I honestly think that the WWE title is going to be put on somebody on Raw at some point. But I feel like Cody should take out Roman, win the title, big momentous occasion. And then he should start feuding with Randy. Alright? Randy should beat him in, I don't know, let's say, hypothetically speaking, Cody is not going to be, Roman's not dropping the title until after WrestleMania next year. It's already been pretty much confirmed. Everybody wants The Rock to face Roman or whatever. Obviously, with The Rock's schedule, he's not a full-time performer. He's not going to, even if that match does happen, he's not going to beat Roman. But like next year, man, let's say next Backlash, Cody Rhodes finally dethrones the Tribal Chief, takes the titles off of Roman Reigns in a False Count Anywhere match. Him and Randy should feud until summertime. At SummerSlam. Either at SummerSlam or maybe Survivor Series. Randy Orton finally gets one over on Cody Rhodes, wins the title, right? And then next Mania, the following Mania, have a feud between Riddle and Randy Orton, and have Randy Orton put over Riddle and have Riddle win the WWE Championship. That's what I think should happen, man. Will it happen? Probably not, but that's what I would like to see. It's the only thing that makes sense. if you have just a straight wrestling match, Roman against whoever the fuck you want it to be, they're not gonna win. But if it's falls count anywhere to where they can use anything to their advantage, chairs, any kind of weapon or anything like that, beating him in a parking lot, like really like incapacitating him, that's the only way Roman I feel like is gonna lose. So I talked so much, I fucking went through a lot of questions I'm missing. Stand in the River, that was a good it's Stand and Deliver. Yes, it was a pretty good show. I was gonna stream that day, and then I didn't because my wife wanted me to go and do something with her. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I'm hoping Cody Rhodes in SummerSlam. If not him, The Rock next year. I mean, The Rock, I don't know if it's confirmed or not. I do know that Roman Reigns is gonna be champion until at least next WrestleMania. Maybe a little bit afterwards. But that's what I was saying. Have Roman Reigns have this, one last final run this year or whatever. And then have Cody Rhodes be the one to beat him in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And then have Cody Rhodes Randy Orton start a feud with Cody. It'll give Randy Orton another shot at the title. Let him hold the title for a little bit so he can be on top one last time maybe. And then everybody wants Riddle to be world champion. Have Randy Orton, somebody that he's knows, he's familiar with, he's best friends. He teamed up with him. They were a dominant tag team as RK Bro. Have Randy finally put over Riddle, and that'll solidify Riddle as being, in the top tier in WWE. Cody for the WWE title, and I don't know who should take the Universal title. I don't know. I hope they don't just throw the title on fucking Omos or Lashley or somebody. Like, if they don't want to end the brand split, which I think they should, I feel like they need to have some kind of... The thing with WWE is they have so many titles that the titles really have no significant meaning anymore. I feel like if they do take the WWE title off of Roman to bring it back to the Raw brand, I feel like there needs to be somewhat of a tournament. Not just, who's the top guy in Raw? All right, we're going to give him the title. No. You need to build interest. You need to make these titles have meaning. It's kind of retarded that one of your world championships, or actually both your world championships, have no significant meaning whatsoever. It's fucking retarded. So I always thought maybe having Kevin Owens as WWE champion again. He had the title back in 2017. It wasn't really that memorable. But the dude can speak. The dude can wrestle. The dude sold like a motherfucker. He fucking made Austin look like $1 million at WrestleMania. The dude is just like... The dude has everything that you would want in a world champion. I would like to see Kevin Owens have the title one more time. They're going to push Theory to the moon. Probably because they consider Theory to be the new John Cena. If they keep pushing Roman like this without any good storylines for Roman and the bloodline, they are going to lose Roman fans and just shove him in our faces like they did when he was a babyface. I was one of the only few people that didn't like, or that didn't hate Roman when he was a babyface. A lot of people surprisingly did not like him. I don't know. I've always liked him. I always liked the Shield. Another theory that I had in my mind or whatever, and this goes back to if they did end up ending the brand split. Having Edge's faction feud with the Bloodline. Edge obviously has a feud with Roman. I mean, who would want to see fucking Edge, multiple time world champion Edge, against Roman Reigns? I don't think we've seen that yet. That'd be a phenomenal match. Having Damian Priest take on Jimmy Uso. Having Tommaso Ciampa, if Tommaso Ciampa joined Edge's faction, have him take on Jey Uso. And I would say, I heard rumors that Rhea Ripley was going to be joining them. So have Jimmy's wife Naomi break away from Sasha Banks. And that's how, the Bloodline, they get Jimmy's wife Naomi in there. So just like have a whole feud like that, you know, Judgment Day versus the Bloodline, man. That's easily good television for a couple of months. Especially the IC title. So many greats held that championship, and now the IC belt has no prestige. Yes, you're correct, man. I swore up and down. I thought that Ricochet was going to lose the title on Friday against Jinder Mahal. I was like, because they jobbed the guy out for fucking months. Ricochet, regardless if people believe it or not, Ricochet is one of the top athletes in WWE. That dude is just fucking nuts. There's things that he can do that nobody else in pro wrestling can do, you know? And that's hypothetically speaking. I don't know everybody that's, you know, in the pro wrestling business or whatever. I don't know what everybody can do. But, I mean, Ricochet, he's fucking phenomenal. And the fact that they jobbed the guy out for months, you know, had him losing every week, just about, and then not having him nor Finn Balor defend the titles at WrestleMania when you have 2 fucking nights. I swore up and down. I was like, yeah, Jinder Mahal's gonna wipe the floor with him and be the new Intercontinental Champion. But they ended up having him retain the title, and I'm really happy about it. Maybe they'll end up pushing Ricochet. Like, Vince McMahon has a weird fetish for, you know, big muscular kind of guys, if you guys haven't noticed yet. So I swore up and down. I was like, yeah, Jinder Mahal's gonna wipe the floor with this fucking guy, and it didn't happen, surprisingly. So I do know the reason that they gave the Intercontinental Championship to Ricochet in the first place was because they wanted Johnny Knoxville to beat Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Sami Zayn obviously was the Intercontinental Championship at the beginning of that feud. And WWE didn't want to do the same thing WCW did back in the day and give the title to, you know, a celebrity like they did, you know, the World Championship to David Arquette back in the day. And what happened, man? At WrestleMania, Johnny Knoxville beat fucking Sami Zayn in a giant mousetrap. See, I'm a fan of pro wrestling, but I also analyze. You know what I mean? I'm more knowledgeable than just an average fan. You know, I think about everything that makes sense regarding storyline, regarding creative. I don't just, you know, say things because I think it sounds cool. Danny, someone on YouTube right now said AJ and Finn Balor is teaming up to face Damian Priest and Edge. They are fucking morons. They are absolutely fucking morons. That is not happening. Finn Balor is very much done with WWE. We're going to get the notification any day. Budget cuts. Gonna get the area code from Stamford, Connecticut. Balor, you're fired. We're gonna get it, man. Exactly. 100 area code. I go through I go past Stamford, Connecticut all the time when I go to New York. It's only like 2 hours from me. Yo, Mandy Rose is fucking annoying, man. What's with every chick in WWE having to look like a fucking porn star? Toodles. Yeah, it was Darby Allin's ex-wife, man. Gigi Dolan. Who, ironically now, she's dating Nash Carter, the guy from MSK that got fired for this Hitler picture, man. Mandy Rose should get squashed by Nia Jax. Nia Jax should never be in pro wrestling ever again. I don't know, man. I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. She's just not good at all. There's nothing likable about Nia Jax. I forgot how many people she actually injured. It was quite a bit, though. How many of you guys haven't seen my new vlog that went live on Sunday? We went to Northeast Wrestling in Danbury, Connecticut. We saw Killer Cross. We saw Malachi Black. We saw the Hardys. Who was there? Scarlett Bordeaux, John Morrison, Flip Gordon. So make sure you guys check out the vlog once I get off of here. Finn should go to AEW, not New Japan. Finn Balor would fit nicely in AEW, but at the same time, Tony Khan needs to come. Finn Balor should not go to AEW. There's too many people in AEW. Tony Khan needs to get rid of a lot of the day ones. And if Finn Balor leaves, he's going to want to join back with his brothers in Bullet Club, and I don't think any of the members of the Bullet Club are in AEW. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think there is. I think he should go to New Japan or Impact. Definitely New Japan, because that's where Jay White is. I feel like he'd be able to make one hell of an impact there, and he'd be able to come out as a major player at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view on June 26th. That's what I think should happen. Nathan Frazier is underrated, Danny. He almost better than Ricochet. Nathan Frazier, who the fuck is that? I might know him, but I can't think of him right now. Do you think you would watch NXT UK on stream? Probably not. If it's not on television, I usually don't bother with it. Same reason I don't watch AEW Dark or Dark Elevation, because fuck it. If it's on YouTube, I can watch it on my own time. I'm not watching it. But of course, Donnie wanted me to come on here, and he wanted me to do a week straight of just AEW. Watching Dark Elevation, Dark, AEW Wednesday, and then Rampage on Friday. He wanted me to do it for an entire week. No WWE whatsoever. And part of me, like, with the way the WWE creative is sometimes, part of me is, it's not looking like a bad idea. So, it'd only be a week, but I might do that at some point. Cedric in the building, man. Cedric, don't go saying dumb stuff like Asuka's gonna be the reason AEW goes out of business. No, Cedric, I'm not watching AEW Dark. Absolutely fucking not. I said it might happen, but more than likely it's not. The only shows I watch on streaming are pay-per-views. Man, if you guys haven't yet, man, make sure you guys subscribe. We got 16 people in here. That's fucking nuts, man. I appreciate you guys stopping by, enjoying the stream. The hecticness that is my live streams, man. It gets very crazy sometimes, and I get heated when people's stupidity comes out. Please try Dark. It's basically a Rampage and Battle of the Belts. Battle of the Belts fucking sucks. So, you saying that, it's definitely not going to make me want to watch it. Fuck Battle of the Belts. The only reason I watch Rampage is because it was on TV. If it wasn't on TV, I would not be watching Rampage. If it was a YouTube show, I would not be watching it. I'm about to listen to you stream in the gym. You going to show me off to all your gym buddies? Cedric was saying some off-the-wall stuff about Balor, too. Yeah. Cedric always says stuff, man. I I don't mind it. I can handle criticism sometimes, but I also don't need fucking people getting trolled and fucking bullied in the chat because I don't need the headache. These look like the fucking 2022 versions of the Bushwhackers. I gotta look into old Balor and most of these guys, including Ricochet and old Riddle NXT. Bro, Riddle and NXT was on another level. So was Ricochet. When Ricochet first came to the main roster, he was teaming up with Aleister Black. And I thought they fit very fucking well, man. Nobody can say shit. Nobody can say shit, dude. When Ricochet and fucking Aleister Black were teaming up, are you fucking kidding me? That was when NXT was at the fucking peak, man. They couldn't get any higher than that. Johnny Gargano too, man. Johnny Wrestling. Fuck Battle of the Belts, man. Battle of the Belts could easily be a fucking like a 2-hour show, man. But it's a fucking pre-taped piece of shit. Oh, here's that Nathan Frazier guy. Hey, man, I'm still learning people, man. I've only been watching NXT for the past 3 weeks. I went months without watching it. Nathan Frazier, he has the same face as Pete Dunne. Gargano might walk through the Forbidden Door on June 26th. That would be fucking lit. Like, I'd rather Dynamite not have a story at the point. Cedric, man. AEW Dynamite does have stories. There's almost every single fucking match on the card has a fucking story to it. You just gotta pay attention, man. AEW makes you think. It's not like right on the nose like WWE is. Because WWE doesn't give a fuck about you, doesn't give a fuck about me, doesn't give a fuck about nobody. I don't fucking know. Your sorority girls are built like refrigerators. What the fuck is this guy going off about? I think Frazier is from NXT UK. Yeah, see, I don't watch NXT UK. That's Casey. That's Ricochet's ex-girlfriend. Ex or current girl. I don't know if they're still together or not. They were together for a while though. I don't know, and I'm just letting you guys know this, man. Like I said, I don't watch NXT UK. I don't know who's in NXT UK. I've never watched NXT UK a day in my life. So if people come from NXT UK and come over to NXT 2.0, I'm not going to be familiar with them because I don't fucking watch it. Nathan Frazier is Ben Carter previously from AEW. I've also only been watching AEW since September. So there's a lot of AEW I've never fucking seen. But obviously, if he left AEW, he wasn't good enough for him. What do you think about Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton in a match? Didn't we already see that? I would be interested in seeing. I want to see Roman Reigns versus Edge, man. That's a dream match that nobody's seen yet. Spear versus Spear? Are you fucking kidding me? Corvid 76. I feel like that's a little play on words, man. I'm hip to your game, Corvid. He signed with WWE and went to NXT because he wanted to be near his home in the UK. Apparently changed his mind. Oh. Yes, Nathan Frazier, very underrated. Yo, I like this music, man. The Danny Huckins channel is dope, but the OG Danny Huckins channel. What do you mean, man? I don't understand what you mean. It wasn't deactivated. YouTube fucking took it away. Because they're bitches. The channel's still up. I just can't upload videos on it. It has almost 4,000 subscribers. But music reactions, man, it's like it's a big list but short list of people who actually like that kind of content, so. Bro, man, we have 342 subs, man. That's fucking lit. 2 days ago, I had fucking 330. I've gained fucking 12 subs in 2 days. It's nuts. Oh, my nickname I've been using Corbett for years. It's a species name for ravens. Unfortunately, this whole pandemic thing came along and now people think it's from that. Hey, man, I fucking love it, okay? Keep it. Don't change it. You know who I want to see back in the ring, man? Raven. That motherfucker was nuts. I don't feel like he did a lot of things in WWE back in the Attitude Era days with the hardcore title, but he didn't really go anywhere. I think he was European champion once. But I want to see that dude more. You show more of your personality there. I show more of my personality there. Where? My reaction videos? All I do is sit and talk about music. And listen. I guess I would feel like this is more my personality, man. This, if you see me in real life at a wrestling show or anything like that, this is who you'd meet. Raven is in really? Raven is in Impact? I gotta look that up. I feel like you're lying to me, Cedric. I feel like you're lying to me, man. We can't have that. We can't have that lying. Raven. I know his name's Scott. I just can't remember his last name. Alright, let's see if you're lying, Cedric.
Hey, bud, thanks for coming out to cheer me on. Dad, I'm always here. I'm always here for you too.
Switch to progressive and you can save hundreds.
I'm going for a PR.
You know, like the
No, he's not. It says he was in Impact and WWE and WCW and ECW, but it doesn't say he's there now. It says he's he's a professional wrestler, actor, and podcaster. Better known by his name Raven. He's not in there yet. Just because you wrestle in Impact doesn't mean you're assigned to Impact. Taya Valkyrie, dude, I saw her at the last Northeast show in Waterbury, Connecticut. Fucking lit. You late, boy. I'm not late nothing, motherfucker. The fuck you mean I'm late? No, the fuck I'm not. You thinking about, yeah, you say I'm late, you thinking about the wrong fucking person. I said who I wanted to fucking see. Bitch. Oh, Rhino. Yeah, so don't fucking come at me, motherfucker. That's Rhino. I wasn't talking about Rhino, I was talking about Raven. Cedric think he fucking big ballsy and shit. I'll make your balls shrink, boy. When I say something, I fucking mean it. I say Raven, not Rhino. Tiffany Stratton. Did I like Rhino? He was alright. I thought it was hilarious when he was edging Christian back in the day. Grayson Waller, another failed NXT guy that had his shot on the main roster and feuded with AJ Styles, and then fucking they did absolutely nothing with creatively. But yeah, I don't mind Rhino. I'm into like the dark characters though, cause I'm huge into like rock and metal and stuff like that. So I've always gravitated towards Raven, the Ministry of Darkness, the Brood.
I like the sound of that. Maybe I should buy it some yourself.
What in the fuck is this? You got bitches dancing with wings in the fucking ring. That's Casey right there. That was Ricochet's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, whatever the fuck. Are you going to watch SmackDown on Friday? Because I already know what is going to happen on the show, so I'm not going to watch it. I'm probably going to watch it. So, I mean, even if you don't watch it, if you want to join the stream, feel free. Yes, they apparently they're going on a UK tour. So they filmed this week's episode of SmackDown last week. This is wrestling. Cedric, man, you have a fetish for women wrestling, man. Which, I mean, I guess is not bad, but just a company's not good just because they have women on it, okay? Prancing peacocks, LOL. Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck they are. And this Casey chick, the one that I said was dating Ricochet, she's been on NXT for years, man, but you never see her. She must be really bad in the ring if she's been training for fucking 6 years. You never fucking see her. The fuck was that? It would have saved you a lot of time to just fucking jump up and down. If I was there, I would have been chanting, Ricochet, Ricochet, Ricochet. This is better than Jungle Boy and the Lucha Express. Cedric, man. I have 14 people in here, okay? If people start trolling the fuck out of you, I'm not saying nothing. Keep me the fuck out of it. FTR, they were known as the Revival. They got fucking Vince McMahon fired them back in 2019 because he didn't think they were fucking good enough. And now WWE is willing to give them each $3 million a fucking year because of how bright their future looks. Cedric, for somebody that's so opinionated about pro wrestling, man, there's a lot you don't fucking know. That's why a lot of the times, and it has nothing to do with you as a person, I just can't take anything what you say serious. I take it with a grain of salt. If you're gonna fucking try to be knowledgeable about something, at least do some research. Veer versus Omos needs to happen. No, the fuck it doesn't. Omos needs to fucking go back to wherever the fuck he came from. He needs to go back to the Performance Center for 10 years because he just absolutely sucks. Yeah, that's why I do my research every week. I learn new stuff. 1, 2, 3. Kick out. I feel like a lot of people are just watching the stream and not talking, man. Stop being fucking shy. The fuck? Let me know what you guys think about this fucking shit we're watching, man. I don't even know who Casey is, man. I don't know who any of these women are. I learned Sting was in NWO today, and Ray was in WCW with no mask. I didn't know. Ray wasn't in WCW with no mask. He lost his mask in a match. There's pictures on Google that you can just type in Rey Mysterio unmasked. Aaron Greenewalt. Carl. Hi, bro. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Good match right here, LOL. Cedric, man, I swear every day this motherfucker, yo. You need to win a Guinness Book of... Fuck Natalia, man. You need to win the Guinness Book of World Record for the biggest troll, man. Because you troll the fuck out of me every day. I can't stream without you, this motherfucker trolling the fuck out of me. Ooh, that was a nice elbow shot. I don't care about this match because I don't know who they are. Pretty much the same. I know who Casey is because she was in a relationship with Ricochet, but is Charlotte wrestling Friday? I fucking hope not, but apparently yes she is. I think she's supposed to be facing Ronda Rousey in a fucking beat the clock challenge match or some shit. Or, I don't know. Who fucking knows, man? Charlotte's trash. They don't ever book Becky and Charlotte in matches on TV, only segments. That's because they both suck. Becky Lynch last night looked like one of the fucking space cadets from fucking Dude, Where's My Car? And Charlotte Flair is just Ric Flair with tits. She is her father, man. And if I want to see fucking Ric Flair wrestle, I'll go on fucking Instagram and watch the video that he posted. Fucking wrestling with Jay Lethal. Oh, that's another dude that we saw in the vlog, man. It was dope, man. I saw Malachi Black versus Jay Lethal, man. And it was awesome. Absolutely outstanding. I wonder where she got that move from. Never saw that movie, man. Jason Ryan, how's everybody doing today? NXT. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. That dude got beat the fuck up in the backstage area, man. Don't you hate when people get beat the fuck up and you don't get to see what happened? Who you guys think it was? Joe Gacy or Harlan? Zion Quinn? Maybe Adam Cole, made one last appearance and beat the fuck up out of somebody because of his anger towards WWE? Who knows? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I have yet to watch that new, Dude, Where's My Car? Ashton Kutcher's in it, man. You gotta watch it. And, what's that fucking dude? Isn't he the dude from fucking, American Pie? What's his fucking name? I can't remember his fucking name. He doesn't act that much anymore. Sean William Scott. Ashton Kutcher and Sean William Scott. Watch it. I'm glad Asuka's back. She was missing for 218 days. I read she was ready to come back months ago, but WWE Creative didn't have anything for her because they were in the middle of the road to Mania. Exactly. Same reason why Alexa Bliss is not back. They gave her the opportunity to wrestle at Mania for the women's title, and she turned it down. Alexa Bliss, I wouldn't be surprised if she asked her for a release. She is. She is not happy with WWE and their creative team.
Nationwide coverage and unlimited miles. Calling CarShield is the call you need to make.
Get protection now against expensive auto repair bills. Call CarShield for a free protection plan quote. Call 800-466-7775. 800-466-7775. Can you imagine nuts going on wildfire? I can't seem to find the right house.
How about this?
Jason Biggs. Oh no, it was Sean William Scott. He played Stifler, I think. I think is his name. I haven't seen those movies in a while, man. But yeah, Dude, Where's My Car, man? It came out back in 2000. You gotta watch it. It's a fucking great movie. The one thing that I don't understand is why is everybody that's coming back to WWE going to Raw knowing SmackDown doesn't have a fucking roster? Bliss was never good. She's a fake Trish, just a blonde. Like I said, Cedric, man, I'm all for people talking about what's on their mind. But if people in the chat start trolling the fuck out of you, I'm not saying nothing. Don't think I'm gonna defend you. I'm still here, brother. I'm making steak and beef now. Bro, I'm fucking hungry, man. My wife and the kids are with their sister, and they were gonna bring me home food hours ago, and I've just been sitting here waiting. I'm hungry, man. But you know, fucking, when your girls go with their fucking sister, you know that shit takes for fucking ever.
It feels like we're in a time because we get white hot ranch nacho fries every day. Yeah.
So Bliss is a good wrestler to you? She was when she was the goddess. Not when they blatantly took away fucking Bray Wyatt's gimmick and gave it to her. Dude, Where's My Car is a stoner movie. I liked it. Yes, man. American Pie movies were pretty exciting. Yes, man. Finally somebody understands. Aaliyah Baker. Where do you think Finn Balor will go if he leaves WWE? Then I already said this. I think he should go to Ring of Honor or New Japan. Yeah, brother, you right. What'd I say? You got to elaborate a little bit, man. I say a lot. I don't know if you can see, but I'm a huge horror fan and Batman fan, man. Ghostface. Alba Fire? What the fuck? Do I see Toxic Attraction getting a push? It's a possibility. A push like as in like NXT or on the main roster. If it's the main roster, no. WWE don't like to push NXT talent for whatever reason, which is why they made Pete Dunne, who was one of the most ruthless guys in NXT, Butch, and teamed him up with Ridge Holland and Sheamus. One of the best tag teams that they had, the Viking Raiders, man. Now they resorted to being on NXT because they had nothing creative to do on the main roster. I'm with you. I'm hungry too. Yeah, man. And I don't want to get up and make myself something to eat, because knowing my dumb ass, my wife will end up being home in like 2 minutes, and I'm like, fuck. Now I have all this food and I have to eat it. Did you hear about Ciampa from last night? Yeah, they changed his name. His name's not Tommaso Ciampa no more. It's Ciampa. Isn't that what the commentary team was saying? Ciampa! Ciampa! Taking up the knee, man, of the big guy. It's what you gotta do to take full advantage of the situation, man. Take his fucking knee out.
Just like Ike Manjiro had wandering eyes, okay, Brooks Jensen had wandering eyes. So you two do that. Do that with that face.
NXT getting better since I quit after NXT Vengeance Day. Do you see Mandy Rose back on the main roster? Bro, I loved what Mandy Rose was doing with Otis. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I really enjoyed that storyline. Do I see her going back on the main roster? I don't know. The way she is now, no. She's just being more dominant on NXT. Plus, I feel like she wouldn't get pushed if she was on the main roster. Because Bruce Pritchard, Nick Khan, Vince McMahon, they have what are called their golden children. The Charlottes, the Rondas. I would say it used to be the Alexa Blisses, but Alexa Bliss is pretty much telling WWE to go fuck themselves. Becky Lynch. There's only a select few that they're willing to push. Do you see Paige coming back to WWE? She signed to WWE. Do I see her coming back anytime soon? Probably not. Where Baszler been? Baszler is... She's in a tag team with Natalya, I think, on SmackDown. I think. When Mandy Rose gave him that ham was funny. I would have to go back and rewatch the segment. I stopped watching like in the middle of their storyline or whatever, and then I came back and fucking Mandy Rose was on NXT. I still don't know when the fuck Mandy Rose got put on NXT. Nobody will tell me. Oh. Look at that fat guy in the fucking corner, man. Right in the front row. Walking the ropes. Mandy Rose had a surprise when she screwed Raquel after Raquel fought Dakota. Is that when she came to NXT? Phantasma won. And then Mandy beat Raquel for the belts. Oh. But now Raquel's on the main roster, and we see what Mandy Rose is doing now. Bianca finally broke that mold. WWE is 100% behind Bianca Belair, despite her not being a blonde bimbo. That's true. But now she's one of WWE's golden children. Yes, that's when she came. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Sounds very interesting.
It's a shame that Cora Jade is just so young and immature that she didn't get the message a few weeks ago. Cora Jade, your stupid little skate.
Bro, look at Natalia's fucking lips, man.
NXT spring breaking.
Do not get fucking plastic surgery, because then you look fucking retarded.
Entire women's locker room on notice. But there was one woman that I did notice, and that is Lash Legend. Then next week, Mackenzie, I'm teaming up with a legend, the boat. And Nikita Lyons
I want to hit you with my truck.
by a long shot. We're gonna see how flexible Nikita really is. And I'm gonna take that moment.
I had to talking about how flexible Nikita really is, man. This belongs on fucking Pornhub, not WWE television.
Guys, back to you.
Cameron Grimes. I love this motherfucker, man. They dropped the Lash Legend TV show, Lashing Out gimmick. He won the North American title as Stand and Deliver in a fucking hellacious ladder match, and it was fantastic, man. Solo Sikoa versus Trick Williams. And you know Cameron Grimes, man, he had to get a front row seat to this. They made Cameron champ when his buzz is kind of gone. Are you kidding me? Cameron Grimes is the shit. He's like one of the top guys on NXT. Bianca is definitely a top draw on the main roster. Yes, yes, she is. What is happening with Sonya? Sonya fucking... She needs to get fired from her managerial position, because you can't be a GM and implement yourself in championship matches. It's just not how things work. And you being able to go and beat the fuck out of people and then be like, oh, you know, you can't hit me because I have a suit on. You know, I'm an authority figure. Bitch, shut the fuck up. No, the fuck you not. I can't stand Sonya Deville, man. I can't stand her. I can't stand her. I can't stand her. And I'm putting it nicely. So whatever they do with her, hopefully she gets... I want to see her get her face beaten every single night. Thanks for doing the stream. No problem, man. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I think this Saturday I'm going to be streaming on Saturday too. A very rare occurrence, but it might happen. When Cameron Buzz was really there, when he feuded with LA Knight, that was a good feud. They should have made him champ, and he was champion. He also won the Ted DiBiase's $1 million title. And then I think he lost it to LA Knight. That was a good feud, man. Remember they had they had Cameron Grimes at fucking like house auctions or whatever, and he was like trying to outbid Ted DiBiase. Just because you don't think Cameron Grimes' hype is still there, doesn't mean it's not. Cameron Grimes is red fucking hot in NXT. Would he be like this on the main roster? More than likely not. But is it happening now? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I've been putting people into spaces for years. Millions of people into millions of spaces. And that must be why Apartments.com is the center of the rental universe. Tippy tippy toe, tippy tippy toe. That's a big turkey.
TB. Joe!
Going up now. How many of these guys are there? Apartments.com. A place to find a place. Servpro restores hope to those who need it most.
The $1 million title, are you kidding me? That will always be a fucking huge ass belt, man. Do you know the fucking historic significance of that title? Sonya is dull, yes she is. Agree to disagree on crowd pop. Popped way harder then. To an extent. That was also, if you remember correctly, that was also when the crowds first started coming back. Because of this fucking pandemic. Thank you so much, my good sir. When they cut his beard, it kind of died. I like him better with this look, man. It just makes him seem more legit. Before, he kind of looked more like a farm boy. He looks like $1,000,000 right now. Cameron Grimes isn't bad. I just hope they won't destroy him. If he goes to the main roster, Surf, they will destroy him. That's just what WWE does. Jason Ryan, done subscribed. I appreciate it, man, so much. I hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you frequent the streams quite a bit. More the merrier, man. I want this to feel like a community, man. Just like-minded pro wrestling fans coming and talking about something that we all love, man. We all love, we all appreciate, and it's all love, man. I appreciate it so much.
Sophistication into this breakout tournament. I've calculated all of the odds, and this tournament is going to work out in my favor. A successful woman knows her
This
worth,
tournament's going to work out in my favor.
and I have both. In spades. In the corporate world and in the ring, I'm relentless. You're looking at the next NXT breakout star.
I need to know, man. Even if you guys do not watch AEW, which I highly recommend you guys do, man, because AEW is the closest to the Attitude Era we're ever going to get again. It's fucking phenomenal. I need to know how many of you guys are going to be showing up tomorrow night, man. Like, I'll have 20 viewers tonight, and then tomorrow night on AEW I'll have like fucking 6. They cut his beard, and I think they toned him down a little. I put my finger on it. Trick Williams. It's an iconic belt as a hardcore championship belt. Which one? The $1 million title? Yes, it is. Who is Kalana James? I have no fucking clue. Is that Kiana? Is it Kalana or Kiana? I can't see if that's an I or an L. Either way, I have no fucking clue. Apparently, there's some kind of tournament going on that I'm not aware of. Let's go. Solo Sikoa. He doesn't feel as cartoony. That's what it is. That's a good thing, man. That means they're making him seem serious. I've always liked Cameron Grimes. At first, I was very iffy on him because I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But he's grown on me, and I like this. I like this Cameron Grimes over the previous version. You know, he came out wearing a fucking top hat, and he had the beard all scruffy. Like, you know, it just didn't do anything for me. It's going to be adjusted because of playoff games. Oh, I know. I'm going to be working tomorrow until midnight. Damn. The crowd saying "Oos." So, yes, that's because Solo Sikoa is cousins with Roman and the Usos. He dresses like his uncle Umaga. Paying homage, man. Paying homage. Bro, you know how weird it is, the fact that both members of 3 Minute Warning are fucking Rosie and Jamal are fucking dead? Do you know how fucking weird that is, man? Solo's brothers, the Usos. Oh, it's their brother? I thought it was their cousin. People want Solo Sikoa to be a part of the bloodline, but I wouldn't mind it. But one, I feel like he's not ready yet. And two, I feel like the more people you add to it, the harder it will be to break. And I feel like if they just add people and add people and add people and add people, I mean, they'll be unstoppable and nobody will be able to take them out. And obviously we want Roman Reigns to, you know, the bloodline to end or whatever, so Roman and the Usos can go on and do other kind of storylines or whatever. But if they just keep adding people to it, it's never gonna happen. He looked just like the Usos. Have you seen all of their family? They all look the fucking same, dude. He's bulkier than the Usos, though. Everybody in the fucking Rikishi and Umaga are brothers. Yes, they are. Rikishi is the Usos' dad. Oh. Drop kick. Trick Williams taking Solo down. Does anybody know what the main event is tonight? Tamina is in the middle of turning lesbian along with Dana Brooke. They've been hinting at it since the night they had the wedding ceremony. And I don't know how they're going to do that being PG, but I have a feeling once that does happen, children are going to have all kinds of questions to ask their parents, and their parents are going to fucking rip their hairs out of their heads. Mandy versus someone is main event. Oh, God. Yo, he even punches like the fucking Usos, man. Solo's going up, man. Going up, up, up. Trick Williams got beat, man. Solo Sikoa is the victor. I would like Solo versus Lashley as his first. Absolutely fun. Are you kidding me? Solo Sikoa is good, but his first feud be fucking Bobby Lashley. Are you kidding me? I would have fucking Solo Sikoa versus fucking Riddle first. Jesus Christ. You want to feed him to the wolves like that? The dude will get fucking absolutely obliterated. Cameron Grimes and Carmelo Hayes in the ring, and Solo Sikoa just super kick Cameron Grimes. Solo Sikoa is not a fucking powerhouse, guy. Do you know the definition of a fucking powerhouse? Bro, what's that John Candy movie, man? The fucking Jamaican bobsled team. What is? Hurry up, dude. This is what they're fucking getting this from, man. Bro, what the Jamaican bobsled team? What's that fucking Disney movie with John Candy? Oh my god, Cool Runnings. Bro, that's where they got that from, man. Cool Runnings. If you haven't seen that movie, you gotta watch that shit. The Jamaican bobsled team. I've always found Bobby funny. What do you mean? What do you mean funny? Solo, a big dude. He's beefier than Roman. Roman's not a power. Nobody has ever said Roman Reigns is a powerhouse. Why do you think he has fucking the Usos there? Powerhouse Hobbs, Bobby Lashley. Those are powerhouses. Could you imagine fucking Powerhouse Hobbs and Bobby Lashley locking up? You would need to fucking reinforce that ring, man. You need to reinforce the fucking building. Daniel, yo. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Cool Runnings, man. Yeah, that movie is so great. They don't make movies like that anymore, huh? Kevin Owens is funny. Kevin Owens is hilarious, man. I would like to see Kevin Owens be world champion again. I mean, he has the humor, he has the wit, he has the likability. Even if he's a heel, man, you fucking love him. You know, I love what he's doing with Ezekiel. With this whole Ezekiel / Elias thing, I like what they're doing with that. At first, I was very unsure. I was like, what the fuck? But the fact that I don't think it would have worked if they didn't have somebody like Kevin Owens, you know, doing it. Bro, man, they fucking showing videos of, they're showing commercials of fucking nachos and shit. So what do you guys think about this episode of NXT so far? I think it's not that good. I was hoping to see some fucking Joe Gacy, like, you know, I mean, we saw Joe Gacy push Braun Breaker off of the fucking platform last week. They didn't even do a follow-up this week, man. I'm waiting to see that shit. We still have a little over a half hour left, so I'm hoping we get some kind of fucking, you know, mention of it outside of a fucking playback. I think you're saying it because he doesn't seem as tall. Hobbs and them look taller. No, I just don't think Solo Sikoa, like, he doesn't look, you know, like a fucking powerhouse. Legado del Fantasma.
So last week, Tony D'Angelo said he knew nothing about those two guns and suits.
Who do you think Roman will face at WrestleMania Backlash?
D'Angelo, he's a lowlife and a liar. Es un mentiroso.
Drew McIntyre.
Taste of his own medicine. Because
I know he's facing Drew McIntyre on SmackDown. WWE likes to, you know, give away their matches before the actual show is. So that's what I think is gonna happen.
I guess now he got my message. Let's celebrate.
Idris Enofo, and Malik Blade. I have no idea who the fuck these guys are. I probably butchered his fucking name, but I don't care. Fantastic movie, and they were in last year's Olympics. I base my thoughts on funny because of their interactions with the crowd and the wrestlers. Yeah. Viking Raiders. Yeah, boy. How do you feel about Tony D'Angelo? He's Italian, man. I haven't seen enough about him to really like give my full opinion on him. I mean, he seems alright. I still think the DDT that he did to Tommaso Ciampa at Stand and Deliver was absolutely trash because you could, the way the camera angle, and it has not anything necessarily to do with Tony D'Angelo. It's the camera angles, man. It's the cameramen. You could blatantly see Tommaso Ciampa's head didn't even go anywhere near the floor. They're facing each other at UK tour for the championships. They're always facing fucking Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns has fought like 3 times in the last 3 weeks in dark matches and live events. But that's the story that they're gonna go. I think he's gonna be facing Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania Backlash. Let's go, Eric. Drops a hole. That was a nice double team move. You an alright dude, man. I like chatting here, honestly. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that I'm an alright dude. You know what I mean? Because AEW, YouTube focus talk. Well, the whole point of doing this fucking streams, man, is to watch the show with you guys. So if it's like a big fucking like a watch party type thing, man. If I just come on here and just do nothing but talk and don't watch the fucking show, what would be the point? There has to be a point, you know? Plus, somebody brought it to my attention last week. There's probably people that watch these that don't have access to be able to watch, you know, the shows. So, it's my job as the creator, or whatever you want to call it, the host, to inform people about what's going on. Eric almost fucking pinned this guy. He fucking barely kicked out and he has this glazed look over his eyes. Yo, that knee was fucking nuts, bro. The Viking Raiders are beating the fuck out of these guys. Let's go, Eric. Who the fuck is Eric, man? I don't know these guys. Remember when NXT was a touring brand, man? They would do live events and they would, you know, be in different venues every week. I miss that. Here's Ivar. Look at that big beefy motherfucker, man. Oh. Yo, 2 drop kicks and Ivar hasn't gone down. 1, 2. Back body drop. Here comes Eric. Oh! I'm sure Dynamite will be fantastic. Yeah, I definitely like Dynamite. AEW has like my full attention. The Viking Raiders won, man. That's it. AEW gives me exactly what I want my pro wrestling. You know, I feel like WWE a lot of the time they insult your intelligence. They make this stuff aimed towards children. I'm a grown adult. I'm 32 years old. I do not want to be, you know, watching superheroes. I do not want to be watching this dumb stuff that WWE shoves down our throat. I want to be watching serious competition, two dudes beating the holy hell out of each other, and that's what AEW gives me. I explain it all the time as to why I like the AEW more than WWE, but I feel like a lot of people miss the point. But I still watch WWE. But would I be watching it if it wasn't for these streams? More than likely not. So you guys are giving me a reason to watch it. They're the Creed brothers. Will I go to Dynamite Live one day? Probably. They were in fucking Connecticut a couple weeks ago. I should have went. And they were in Boston. I should have went. But I didn't. Speaking of that, where's Nikki Ash? Didn't see her. Her name is Nikki Trash. And she was on Raw. She was on Raw last week or 2 weeks ago, and she was on Raw last night. She was outside during the whole Orton ceremony at the beginning of the show. You could see her. She was dressed up like a fool. And, hold on, I gotta listen to this. Wesley with a new promo, man. A friend of mine is going to the June AEW pay-per-view show. Oh, shit. That's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, about Nikki Trash. Yeah, she was outside the ring last night during the Orton ceremony at the beginning of the show. I feel like she's on main event. She was obviously in uniform, so obviously she might have had a match, a dark match, or, WWE main event match, or whatever the fuck it is. But she was there. And then 2 weeks ago, she was in the 24/7 title segment or whatever. They were in, like, they were having, like, a bachelor party or whatever. She's fucking trash, man. Nikki is fucking trash. I miss her so much when she was like, you know, the evil. I don't even know what you would consider her. Like, you know, she would just like, you know, scream and like be all fucking like a tormented soul, and I fucking love that shit. And then they had to go make her into a fucking superhero. It worked for fucking Hurricane and Mighty Molly. It's not working for you. So, there's that. You chose indie shows over AEW. Hey man, you can have more fun at indie shows than WWE or AEW shows. I've never been to an AEW show. I've only been watching AEW since September. But I saw Malachi Black. I saw the Hardys. I saw Killer Cross. I saw Scarlet Bordeaux. I saw Jay Lethal. I saw, a lot of AEW guys do a lot of independent bookings. Not this Saturday coming up, but next Saturday I'll be seeing Max Caster. I'll be seeing Ethan Page. I'll be seeing Smart Mark Sterling. I'll be seeing Hornswoggle. Because they're going to be at an indie show, Blitzkrieg Pro, which is going to be right down the street from my house. So, I'm telling you, man, go to your independent promotions, man. Look up for indie shows near you. Go there, man. It's fucking awesome. I think WWE will have Drew win against Roman at Backlash. Not even close. Roman Reigns is going to be held in the title until after next Mania. Sad to say. They did not make him go through all this shit just to lose it to fucking Drew McIntyre on a random fucking pay-per-view. Drew McIntyre's, he might be champion again, but it's not going to be for a while, and it's definitely not going to be against Roman. Rolling down in the deep, but our brain goes numb. You can call it mental freeze. Slow motion, yeah. Like an astronaut in the ocean. Bro, I'm so fucking stoked, man. It got announced today at CinemaCon that the Batman 2 is getting made, man. Survivor Series. Do you think the Street Profits will interfere in the Usos versus RK Bro match at WrestleMania Backlash? No. But I do know the Usos more than likely are going to win.
Santos may be a little smart, but even he knows mixing it up with Tony D is bad for his health. So next week, with Santos Escobar, I want to sit down at NXT Spring Breaking. We need to do this man to man before I take things into my own hands.
Do this man to man. I'm a maniac, a maniac. Yeah, I wish I was Italian, man. I'm a huge sucker for Italian food. I love it. It's either love or hate with Batman. I hope they find the balance next time that will make everyone happy. You're not gonna make... Not everybody's gonna be happy, man. The things that you didn't like about the movie, other people fucking loved. The things that you liked about the movie, the other people fucking hated. You're never gonna be able to please everybody, man. It's just not the way to live life. You gotta please yourself before you please other people. If you're happy with, whatever it is that you're working on or that you have done, fuck what other people think. Toxic Attraction. A lot of people didn't like the movie, but a lot of people loved the movie. It got more views in the first 16 hours of its release on HBO Max than the entire run of Zack Snyder's Justice League. It got within 16 hours, it got almost 5 million views or something like that on HBO Max. And on top of that, not only did they make revenue from that, but they also made $750 million in the box office with theaters in Canada, Japan, all the overseas markets. You know, the Batman did good, man. Of course, the Nolan trilogy. This is more based on the comics. If you didn't like the Batman, right, that like the new movie that came out, you're not that much of a fan of the comics. The Nolan trilogy is based on like what would it be like to have Batman, in reality. There's two different things, man. Do not ever compare Batman films. Because the Nolan trilogy is a lot different than the Tim Burton trilogy and the Schumacher trilogy or whatever, you know. The Batman is just like WWE. There's a lot of people that hate it and there's a lot of people that love it. So here we go. I believe this is the main event.
Well, a huge opportunity. Talking about opportunities in NXT. There's always fresh faces. There's always new challenges. And Perez, certainly with a challenge in front of her tonight, told the champ she would prove last week was no fluke.
She was one diminutive individual against a relative powerhouse in WWE who's clearly more experienced. But that is a ludicrous comment. Listen, last week, alongside Perez, was the very definition of a pointless beat in
Bro, I would love to go to Italy and have some legit Italian food, man. I'm a sucker for Italian food, man. I fucking love that shit. I love pasta. I love fucking lasagna. I'm a fat kid, man. I grew up on that shit.
Rose in control. The NXT Women's Champion, showcasing her skill in front of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
Man, if you guys are new to the channel, man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'll be getting out of here soon, and then I will be back live again tomorrow night for AEW Dynamite, man. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you guys get notified when I go live. I'm not streaming on Thursdays. I never stream on Thursdays. But I will be back on Friday. And from the looks of it, I'll be back on Saturday, too. For that Defy show, man. We got Moxley, we got Thatcher, we got, Swerve. I'm interested in checking it out. You haven't seen the superhero movie that controversial? Have you seen Batman and Robin? Have you seen the Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck? Have you seen Justice League? Not the Snyder Cut, the theatrical version. Have you seen any of the fucking Fantastic Four movies? I don't know, man. Have you seen fucking... It's a good movie, but have you seen Deadpool? I mean, there's scenes literally of him fucking jacking off to a fucking unicorn. Like, that's controversial for a superhero film. It's not necessarily a family-friendly environment.
How fast is Cricket 5G?
In recent years, I'm only 24. Bro, I had my first kid at 26, man. 24, when you're 24, man, you're getting up there in age to a lot of people. So you should expand your horizons a lot more.
Flexible, fast and powerful nationwide 5G for $60 a month.
We had a commercial.
I will give you $100 if you can tell me what this is. Scotch egg. It's a meatball.
Yes, I can't help you from becoming your parents, but we can help you compare rates on home insurance with a local customer.
So yeah, when I get off here, man, you guys gotta go watch my vlog, man. It's on the channel. It's like 48 minutes long. It's pretty legit.
Lots of energy. 5-hour energy for every weekend to-do list.
Bring your eyes into the spotlight with Lumify eye drops. Lumify dramatically reduces
A movie being good or not does not symbolize controversy, man.
vibrant for up to 8 hours. Lumify. You won't believe your eyes.
I think you got your definitions mixed up.
We get white hot ranch nacho fries over there? Yeah.
You're only 24 and you haven't seen fucking much of the Attitude Era. You haven't seen fucking any of the old school Batman movies from the fucking 90s and shit. Yeah, you gotta. I don't know, bro. You should know a lot more by the age of 24 than you do.
Premier League mornings on USA, NBC, and Peacock.
Don't miss Wednesdays.
I'm only 32 and I'm not even 32 yet. I'll be 32 in September. But I'm 31 and I feel like I've lived 7 lifetimes.
Your state's got a pros.
Chicago Wednesdays on NBC.
Back live on NXT, Mandy Rose, Roxanne Perez. What a matchup this has been in Perez. At just 20 years old, is hanging with the NXT Women's Champion. She is a superstar. Mandy Rose has never seen anyone like Roxanne Perez.
Known as a real head of steam, but it just takes that from the jet Mandy Rose to equalize things.
You can see desperation on Rose's eyes as she gets into the cover. Perez kicks out, continues the fight.
Mandy Rose looks agitated.
GG Dolan.
This is turning into more than an annoyance.
Speaking of agitated, we will be hearing from Joe Gacy still to come here tonight on NXT. As right now it is Mandy Rose who is focusing on Roxanne Perez. And you got to admit, Rose is in for a little bit more than she thought with Perez.
Damn, everybody's divided, man. Well, I don't really got friends. I've been an only child forever, so I don't know. Bro, that has nothing to do with it. I have a sister, but we only see each other like twice a year. That has nothing to do with it. Mandy Rose beating the fuck out of this bitch, man. There he goes. Oof. Hung up on the top rope. Let's go, Roxy. Let's go, Mandy. Everybody's so divided on who they want to win. It's like fucking Thanksgiving at the McMahon house or some shit. Drop to hold. Bam. I'm a new learner. That's all your average person would know. You mean a detective? Everybody knows Batman's a detective. It's in every single movie, every single TV show. He's solving crimes. That's pretty much being a detective. 1, 2. 1, 2. Mandy Rose needs to lose this match, man. Mandy Rose with the fucking knee. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen though. 1, 2, 3. I spoke too soon, man. I said Mandy Rose should lose, and what happened? She won like a second later. Bro, I hate the new titles, man. I hate how they have fucking Velcro instead of like the fucking like the belts that snap. It's fucking retarded. I heard they have it like that because it's easier to produce. Bro, Batman has always been a detective. Anybody that's a Batman that has seen any Batman movie knows that. Yes, Batman was a detective in those movies. Later tonight, motherfucker. The show's only on for another 5 minutes. I know my friend Laura is despising the match. She hates Mandy. Yeah, Mandy Rose is an idiot.
My name is Sloan Jacobs, and I am in the 2020.
This motherfucker saying, "Oh, later tonight we're still gonna hear." Motherfucker, the show's over in 6 minutes. It is later tonight, you bitch.
Learning how to fight with my two sisters.
Vic Joseph is a fucking moron, man.
Grueling series of matches, but I dream big, and I am here to become the youngest women's champion in NXT history. And the path to the women's title is by winning this breakout.
All you guys are gonna be in AEW soon, or New Japan, or Ring of Honor, or somewhere. Depending on if you get any television time, which I doubt. Is this Joe Gacy? Yes, it is.
Let's go change the world.
Let's go change the world. This better be a short ass fucking commercial break, man. Are they supposed to be going over time tonight? Because the show ends in like 5 minutes. How much can you accomplish in 5 minutes? Well, I mean, every match on Raw is about 4, so. But you know he's a detective. I'm saying everyone. Oh my, Cedric, you're still on this shit, man? I'm not a Batman pro. Do you realize how long it's been since I read a comic book? But I'm not an idiot. I know Batman's a detective. That's all. I mean, he's a detective. That's what he is, man. He's not necessarily a superhero because he has no powers. He's a detective. That's how he uses his knowledge. I thought we were over this. Memory. Y'all, I want to see that movie, The Black Phone, man. Ethan Hawke, the movie with the black phone. It's about a dude that fucking kidnaps chicks. She calls them sluts, and I don't like it. I mean, that's WWE for you. Cedric, anybody that tries to solve a crime is a detective. I honestly cannot even believe we're still on this fucking topic. I'm trying to steer away from it.
First, there's sour. And then there's sweet. Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet, gum.
The greatest television show on the fucking planet.
I just drink this. Drink what?
Batman the Animated Series, man. Pick it up. It's the greatest fucking TV show on the fucking planet. Don't at me, man. I like that we were gonna get Santos versus Tony. It's like gonna be Cartel versus Italian Mafia.
Our convenient options.
I know. I thought that match. I thought fucking I thought Zion Quinn and fucking Tony D'Angelo were supposed to fight tonight. That's what I fucking read. But of course, WWE is always changing things last minute. So I have too many Batman movies, man.
Success looks different for everyone, which means the
Holy shit.
also looks different. For 75 years, University of Maryland Global Campus has helped adults succeed. You're not waiting to win. You're ready to succeed again at umgc.edu.
Some people don't like playing Batman. I enjoy it. I'm not playing the character. I am the character.
You guys need to let me know if I have a problem.
Interesting. I don't.
These are all Batman movies. Do I have a problem yet?
Next Tuesday, on a special spring edition of NXT 2.0, you ain't making
I think so. I also got Batman tattooed on my hand. And I had Batman right over there. I have a problem, man. But it's a good problem to have, I suppose. What? What? Next week, man. The Creed Brothers versus the Viking Raiders. Good night, Jason. I'll be getting off here in a few minutes. I just want to see what Joe Gacy has to say, man. They must be going over to NXT. Must be going over time. Well, to me anyway. I don't know. Sit down meeting. Tony D'Angelo and Santos Escobar. It's Gacy. Where's Harlan, man? I haven't seen Harlan since he kidnapped Braun Breaker's dead, man.
On our journey to change and embrace the world, we've come so far. So many triumphs. Barriers broken for people that have been discriminated against because of their weight. NXT is the clay that I've slowly been molding over the last 6 months. Clay of acceptance. Acceptance of everyone and anyone.
Bro, this is giving me fucking Bray Wyatt vibes, man.
Strides. But the mission isn't quite accomplished. And I don't think everyone buys into that way of life. And I ask, why? It's time
Somebody was like, "You suck."
and separate from the masses of people who want to keep living in the past. Commit to the future. Commit to my vision. Do it willingly. Because at NXT Spring Breaking, after, there will be no choice. Braun Breaker has not told us about his injury. And that's because I know Braun Breaker is not cleared to defend the NXT Championship because of what I did. And because of Braun Breaker's fall from grace. I, Joe Gacy, will be crowned new NXT champion, and the mold and clay that is NXT
He has to be one of those druids, man.
to the vision
Braun Breaker has to be one of those druids, right?
of the world. The message from Joe Gacy, very hear it, but look who is here.
Oh my God, Rick Steiner.
Hall of Famer, Rick Steiner, the father of the NXT champion, Braun Breaker. What is Rick Steiner doing here? What's he doing here? Is this wise?
Yeah, Braun Breaker definitely has to be one of the druids, man.
Gacy, you got it all wrong. My son is cleared to compete, and he will defend
Hi.
the title at NXT Spring Breaking.
Mr. Steiner, you picked a great time to come back. Or did you pick the worst possible?
Harlan comes out. Dude, Braun Breaker has to be one of the fucking druids, man. Oh, nope.
NXT champion's here. Braun Breaker. Oh, Breaker. After everything he's gone through,
Looks like he's 100% absent right now.
and his father being held back. Casey running away.
Rachel was running through everybody.
Druids. That's what those guys are in the fucking cloaks. Damn, guys, that was it, man. That was it for NXT this week. What'd you guys think of the show, man? I'll sit here for another minute and talk to you guys. I thought it was not that memorable. I like everything that Joe Gacy's doing. I like what Braun Breaker's doing. Even though I think he needs to definitely go back to the name Rex Steiner. It just sounds cooler. I take it you've never seen Star Wars either. The Druids are the guys in the fucking cloaks that have their face covered. They're Druids. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go, man. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I want to relax. Been going for a little over 3 hours. Did a podcast before I came on live, so I'm going to relax, man. I'm going to eat something. I hope you guys have a good night. I'll be back again live tomorrow night, man. 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time for AEW Dynamite. If you guys are going to watch the show, or if you guys aren't going to watch the show, feel free to join the stream, man. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow me on my Instagram. My username is above my head, but there's also a clickable link in the description. So follow me on Instagram. And I hope everybody has a good night, has a good day tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. for AEW Dynamite. Take it easy.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, I have a taste. All the highs and